Alright, it's your boy Debo Thek, coming at you with daily Bowing the Knee, a straight-up chronological trek through the Bible, one day at a time. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on notifications because you don't want to sleep on this. Today's worship is Staff of Strength, coming right after today's devotional. Today is week 4, day 4, Exodus 4, Moses' Commission. Imagine Moses standing barefoot on the sacred soil of Horeb before the burning bush, wrestling with the eternal king's call to deliver Israel, his heart filled with doubt, yet poised for a divine commission that will reshape history. In Exodus 4:1-5, Moses voices his concern, saying, "But behold, they will not believe me or listen to my voice, for they will say, 'The Lord did not appear to you,' prompting God to equip him with miraculous signs to affirm his mission. God instructs Moses to cast his wooden staff to the ground, and it transforms into a serpent before his eyes, a startling sight that causes him to flee until God commands him in Exodus 4:4 to seize it by the tail, turning it back into a staff as a sign of divine power. Next, in Exodus 4:6-8, God directs Moses to place his hand inside his cloak, and it emerges leprous as snow, a terrifying affliction that is restored to wholeness when he repeats the act, a second sign to convince the skeptical Israelites of God's presence among them. Moses persists with his insecurity in Exodus 4:10, pleading, "O my Lord, I am not eloquent. I am slow of speech and of tongue," a confession of his perceived inadequacy, and God responds with assurance, "Who has made man's mouth? Now therefore go, and I will be with your mouth and with your tongue," appointing Aaron, his brother, as his spokesman in Exodus 4:14-16, to support him through his weakness. In Exodus 4:18, Moses seeks permission from Jethro, his father-in-law, to return to Egypt, and God instructs him in Exodus 4:19-20 to take his wife Zipporah and his sons, carrying the staff of God in his hand as a symbol of divine authority on the journey. A tense moment arises in Exodus 4:24-26, where the Lord meets him and seeks to put him to death along the way. But Zipporah, with swift action, circumcises their son with a flint knife and touches Moses' feet with the foreskin, averting God's anger in a mysterious act of covenant obedience. In Exodus 4:27-31, Aaron meets Moses at the mountain of God, and they gather the elders of Israel, performing the signs, the staff and the hand, leading the people to believe and bow in worship, the king's commission taking firm root among them. This chapter reveals the king's power, equipping his servant with strength for the task ahead. This narrative reveals the king's kingship. His strength empowers through weakness. As his servant, you're called to trust his equipping. Apply this truth to your life, or when weak, perhaps in skill, bow your knee by praying for power. In doubt, reflect his confidence by supporting others. Today's challenge: face one weakness today, a limitation or fear, and pause to pray, seeking his strength. Serve someone who feels unsure, offering them encouragement, and let that compassionate action proclaim the mighty power of the King. Take a moment to consider. Envision a weakness that you may face today, and reflect on how you can bow your knee to the King in response to that challenge, recognizing that his power sustains you with unwavering strength through the staff he provides. Now let's bow the knee to our King and pray. Empowering King, you equipped Moses. Forgive my doubt. Guide me to trust you. Show me one way to bow my knee to you today. Thank you for strength. Amen. Comment below one way you're bowing the knee today. post any prayer needs or praises to our King. Here's Staff of Strength, an original I produced and created. Grab it on Spotify, iTunes, or YouTube Music. Links in the description. Grab the ebook, join Patreon for extras, Discord for the family. Links below. Now let's worship our King.
Doubt arose where fear took hold. A shepherd's staff, a story told. Your voice broke through the trembling air, a call to trust beyond despair. Staff of strength, King of mighty hands, you lift me up where courage stands. Through my weakness, your power flows. Hearts aligned to where your spirit goes. Signs unfold, the serpent turns, your healing touch, my spirit learns. Aaron stands, your word is clear, equipped to face